Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. Today we are going to play with 122 TM. Quite an interesting tank. We are going to talk about this tank very soon. And remember, index page, equipment setups, field modification setups, YouTube videos, equipment setup, I meant to say crew skills, mark of excellence expectations, and many other things. Feel free to check it out, fellas. I know many of you are familiar with the index page, but some of you are not. Simply type in the Google Skill4ltu index or check out the description down below. Anyways, what do we have, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? We have 122 TM. Now, let's talk this tank. What is so good about 122 TM? Gun. Gun is the biggest highlight of the vehicle. Gun is absolutely phenomenal. Gun is absolutely amazing. And there is no bad things to say about the gun, right? Gun is just great. Now, what is not so great about this vehicle, because not everything is great. DPM. DPM is absolutely laughable. 13.5 seconds to reload the gun. Come on. For 400 alpha damage, that is absolutely disgraceful and disgusting, and it's not nice. And speed of this vehicle is far away from being excellent and from being great, right? This is the bad things. Now, armor of this tank is not bad by any shape or any form. You can pack quite a bit of bounces, right? In other words, it is not horrible by any shape and by any form, right? But the DPM is making people to be against this vehicle, and I must admit I was against this tank myself when it just came out, but after some time I just simply got used for this extremely good gun handling, and I kind of stopped caring about the DPM. I started treating this vehicle more likely like a sniper schnitzel from the back, right? Or alternatively, support tank, when you do not necessarily need to be in the front line in order to make this vehicle work, right? That's the whole point. Now, I know it sounds weird. Skill, you are saying you don't want to be in the front line, or you don't need to be in the front line with this tank, but in the end of the day, you are playing in the front line in this situation. Yeah, I can play hold down, so I do not really mind this whatsoever. I think this play is okay. Now, what is the best situation whenever you are playing with this tank? What is the best combination of the things? The best combination of the things is when enemies obviously are making mistakes, and whenever you have mid to long range and you can spank them like there is no tomorrow. This is what you want, and this is what you are dreaming about whenever you are playing with this vehicle. I'm not saying it happens all the time, because it's not, but whenever you have a situation like this, you are just relaxing and you are just banging the living crap out of the enemies. Now, even Scorpion compared to this tank can look inaccurate in the certain situations. So that is just showing how accurate this tank is. Yep, that's about it, fellas. Now, speaking about the penetration values. 400 alpha damage, hip hooray. 233 millimeters of penetration, that is not bad whatsoever. 1.4 shell velocity is very good, or I supposed to say 1.368 if that will sound better. And if you are loading gold, you are losing shell velocity, but what you have 299 millimeters of penetration. So in a way, you are not afraid of very well armored heavy tanks. You know, you just do not really care about this. That's the best part of all this. So now, can we pick against this gentleman? I truly want to do that. Alright. Beautiful. Very nice. So far we are doing quite a bit of the heavy lifting here. We are trying to annoy enemies to the maximum. We are spanking them like there is no tomorrow, and we are saying, our gun accuracy is looking great. That's what we are doing at this point. I think this could have been a blind shot, but I might be very wrong about this. And overall, in this situation, we are just relaxing and we are kind of chilling and just simply waiting until enemies are going to mess up a bit. Although I am not blind, I can see, fellas, Emil is sneaking from behind. I can see other heavy tanks are trying to sneak from behind as well, and let's go. He is shooting gold, so this is not very nice, and I am done. I am done. Okay. For a very first game, just to understand how this vehicle is working, it's okay. I had a warming up, and warming up was looking way worse than this, if I can say so. Skill, what have you done wrong? I think I was a bit greedy in this kind of situation, and I played a bit too aggressively. I think I needed to be a bit more passive here, and everything would be fine. But that's okay. First game, let's call it Burnet Pancake. The second game is going to be better. Let's teleport to the scoreboard. And we are back. Unfortunately with a defeat, but it happens. Wow. Even with a defeat, we finished everything with a top on damage, so maybe my performance wasn't as bad as I initially thought it is. We are first by experience, we are first by the damage, we made 54,000 credits, we hit 6 out of 8 shots and we penetrated all of them. Okay, round number 2. Okay, let's hope round number 2 will work a bit better. Also, I am rolling for this vehicle ventilation, rammer, an improved aiming unit, but obviously there is multiple builds which you can have and they can work just fine. Some people are running turbo, but the main reason why am I not running turbo myself, maybe for secondary setup I would, is I really care about the gun handling and how you are hitting your shots, and maximizing it, it's not necessarily a bad thing if you know what I mean. It just works so much better in my humble opinion for my playstyle, you know? And I would never ever treat this tank as a frontline warrior that much, you know, when you are all the time playing in front, because if you are going to meet Borat, you will shoot Borat once, Borat will clip you out, and Borat will be about to reload for a second clip. This is how this vehicle is looking like, right? So you truly need to keep in mind you are a support tank with this vehicle, and I believe quite some players do not like this tank just because of the DPM, but fellas, trust me on this one, gun on this tank is it is pretty strong, and I believe everyone in the comment section down below would agree with me. Now speaking about the gun, thank you very much, how are you doing, enjoying yourself? Excellent, nice. After 6 seconds we can return to the same bush and we can do everything once again, literally the same way. Take the position, spank enemies for their mistakes. Prepare, and he's not as tall as I would love him to be, so I did not manage to spank him in the side, but that's okay. We are what we have, fellas, we are extremely patient. That's what we have. This is pretty much the perfect play with 122 TM. In a way, it is armored tank destroyer, as wrong as it sounds. And I know if you want to play with a tank destroyer, there is better tanks to get for yourself, and I would 100% agree with you. Would I say this tank is better than a Scorpion? No. Absolutely not. For me, Scorpion for my playstyle is better tank, right? It just is. Okay, patience. This will take some time. All we want to see making enemies making mistakes. That's all we need to do for a full happiness. Be patient and wait until enemies will mess up. By the way, I have a feeling we are going to have Wagyu steak very soon. Oi, greedy bugger. Greedy bugger. Yeah, our Foch messed up quite a bit in this situation, I would say. Wait a second, can we hit Borat? I was trying to go for a blind shot. Did I hit him or I didn't? Who knows? Time will show everything. It doesn't look great speaking about the score. And unfortunately, I cannot be too aggressive myself. Because if I am going to be aggressive, I am going to regret my life choices very, very quickly. And this is not what I am looking for. I really want to see this Emil making a mistake. That is a mistake, and unfortunately, I throw it a shot. I did not aim at this well, to be fair with you, so I cannot blame anyone else apart myself. Speaking about blaming someone, 2, 1, no! Yeah! Beautiful shot. Good! Good, fellas. Over time, we will stack our score. Over time. I have an idea. Maybe not the most intelligent idea, but still nevertheless idea. We know Emil 2 is down to fartable at this point. One shot and this guy is going home, right? That's what we know. Excellent, he is dead. Very, very good. I think what we need to do at this point we need to start playing just tiny touch more aggressive. Not by much, just a bit. The thing is, our team is melting quite heavily here, and we need to figure out how we can support our team. If we are not going to support our team, it's going to be a very, very, very humongous problem. Okay, how about this Mr. Cobra? Unfortunately, I cannot do absolutely anything for this double penetrator, and it looks worse and worse and worse and worse speaking about this performance and speaking about this game. Such a bad angle for us. Such a bad angle for us, fellas. I think I'm going to load the heat at this point. We are getting a bit of assisting damage. That's good and that's much appreciated. But you see this pole in front of us? This pole is the biggest problem. Nah. Unfortunately, we are missing our shot, but it's okay. We have time. My main mission is to annoy everyone who is playing in front of us. That is my main mission, fellas. No, Cobra. Come on, peek. No one is waiting for you. Peek. Come on. Come on. Thank you very much. Beautiful, Cobra. Thank you very much for peeking. Now, obviously, he's thinking how he can destroy me, but he can't think about this. He can only think about this. He cannot do absolutely anything else. We are trying to play hold down, and obviously we are using our armor, we are using our gun. Obviously, it's not as simple as I would love to say it is. And on top of that, we... Actually, looking into the team score, it is not looking as bad as it did in the first moment of the game. Don't you think so? I do not really think it is horrible or it's that bad. Beautiful pixel shot into cupola of SMV. Beautiful. This is exactly what I want to see, and that's what I want to do. In other words, I'm trying to do my best in order to punish enemies whenever they are messing up. Now, Mr. Cobra, he's not going to peek. I really doubt at least he is going to go in front and he is going to show any dominance whatsoever towards us. I just don't think it is going to be the case. Meanwhile, Double Penetrator is not very happy with his life decisions. He is thinking about what he have done in this game, and he is taking another one for the team. Beautiful. Step by step, little by little, we are spanking them like there is no tomorrow. He's still looking to the same position. I could heavily push back, I guess. Cobra. Wait a second. Do I need to have that fluid, or however it's called, you know, whenever you are making Cobra to go? It worked! Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, now you know how to deal with the Cobras. Now you know how to deal with Cobras. Well, I did not expect that to work, but more you play, more you know. Okay, what do we want to do now? T95 and Su never ever was spotted. How we can make it work and how we can spank them like there is no tomorrow? This is the question. We still have full HP, we did 2,500, which is hip hip hooray, but soon things can change drastically, if you know what I mean. Things can change soon drastically. One shot from T95 and I am, you know... And I won't feel that well as I do now. 6 minutes. Now our Skoda is making quite a bit of pressure here. This is very dangerous. It is extremely dangerous what our gentleman is doing. I wonder where is T95? Where is T95 question mark? Oh. Okay, now we know. We know he is sitting somewhere around this area. Now we know T95 is somewhere here. Good. This is very good information. We are preparing for a bit better angle. And can we spank this T95? Oh, yes we can. How are you doing? Beautiful. We are saying thanks for this gentleman. Very good. And now I am feeling so much better. Meanwhile, the T95 is trying to escape with his turtle speed, but let's get real. It's not going to be so simple and so easy. And there is a... yeah, it's okay angle to penetrate him. Nice. Very good. So where is the Su at this point, huh? And how we're supposed to get some use? It is becoming harder and harder. How to push on the Su? This is a different thing. I think I know how am I going to play this game. I get the point. I am spotted. I couldn't care less. I am feeling very good. We spotted Mr. Jeff. That's good. And Borat is sitting here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Not exactly what I want to see, but we are feeling fine. Oi. Su destroyed Borat as well. This is a bad thing. This is a bad thing, fellas. At this point, we are sitting in the deep shithole. But like extremely deep shithole. I do not know how I can do anything for this Borat in this situation. Oh, yo, Su in the back. No! Yes. No! Oh, very good play by enemy Borat. Yeah, I played so well until I didn't. I had full HP and I threw it. Okay. I can only complain about my life decisions. What was the worst thing for me? I did not realize that the Su is going to be here. I thought Su is going to sit together with Borat, but little did I knew. If I would play this game once again, what I would do, I would relocate like this or whatever, but I would try to approach the Su. That's what I would do. Still, 4,000 is 4,000 even in the ass. Let's teleport to the end of this game. And we are back. Unfortunately with other defeat, but it is how it is. What do we have? We have 3,900 damage, 700 assisting damage, defeat, first class. It's okay, I am feeling great how I played apart the moment when I didn't. Big kudos to this gentleman. He did absolutely everything. Ideally, Alter, good bloody job. He finished the game top on the damage and top by experience and everything, and he haven't lost a single bit of the hit points. So that is a very solid result by this gentleman. And he typed, oh, it was you. Pleasure to play with you. GG, man. Well played. Very good play, fellas. And remember, you can always be happy about the other success as well, right? Not every single game meant to be victory. Very beautiful play by the Mr. Borat. Okay. All and all, speaking about the profits and what we have done, 14 shells fired, 11 direct hits, 11 penetrations, quite a bit of the profits as well, but not a victory. Let's go for round number 3. And we are back with the last game. Okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do in this battle. By the way, matchmaking is treating me like a big pile of poo-poo. Skill, what do you mean? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, hear me out. Not a single game against the tier 8s. I was dirty boy. Yesterday I played with MIX and I was screaming so much, so probably... probably game is saying, here you go, Skill. You screamed so much with MIX, we will give you a bit better matchmaking. It's called tier 9, tier 10 matchmaking with a tier 8. So, you know, not a big surprise happens for the best of us. Let's see. Okay, what we supposed to do? This is the question. I think the whole idea for us is going to be to play in this area here. Why so? Because we can snipe and we can spank everyone who will try to play here. That's all we need to do in this situation. This tank, once again, as every single of you seen, this tank is very good at sniping, right? You can hit most of your shots. That's great. So that's what we are going to do, and that's what we are going to beg for in a way, right? Meanwhile, Ferrari. Ah, such a bad aim by me. Such a bad aim by me. That was my fault. I cannot complain about being silly goose myself. I cannot complain about being silly goose myself. I have an idea. I'm relocating. I want to take the middle at this point. The main reason why am I going to take the middle, because I can try to counter gentlemen sitting around this area. And I know I do not have DPM, but I have guns in the back. So what guns in the back will do for us? Guns in the back will try to help us if we are in the trouble, right? That's all we want to see, and that's all we want to do. I hope I do not need to regret my life choices, but it doesn't look great. So far, it looks like our team is losing heavily this game. So, you know, it's not that fun. Okay, beautiful. Very far shot. We saw the Tiger 2 trying to flank. We are feeling great and we are saying hip hip hooray. No? Come on, Tiger 2. Can you take one more for the team? I know you want to. I know you want to. Damn. Oh, come on. I do not want to talk about this. I just do not want to talk about this, fellas. No? Thank you. About the time, buddy. About the time. Nice. He's down to fartable. I do not really think this gentleman is going to survive this game any longer. We are going to finish reloading and we are going to spank him. Okay, that's fine. Nothing changed. We are feeling good. Now, we are crafting better angle for this gentleman sitting around this area, right? That's all we need to do. Let's take our time and let's spank him. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is what I am talking about. Now, we are going to patiently wait for another 5 seconds or so, and we will repeat everything once again. Let's see. Do we have a good enough angle? Oh, yes, we do have a good enough angle. Beautiful. Peek once again, spank him once again. I know DPM is looking laughable. I get it, but... Oh! Oi, 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 oi. But not everything is that horrible as you might think it is. Armor of this tank is very, very decent. I cannot say this tank is useless, and I cannot say this tank has no armor whatsoever, because it is definitely not the case. I have some support in the back, and that is good. Both of them are playing in platoon. I am aware of that. I get it, I get it, I get it. Meanwhile, Borat is going in front. That's fine. We are trying to go just like so. Luckily, Borat missed the shot. Super Conqueror is somewhere over there. Doesn't really matter. Borat is dead. Ah! When you have no DPM, what you can do, you can act like a bait. You know? That's what you can do. Beautiful shot to the Emil. Even though my aim wasn't ideal, it worked just fine. Meanwhile, what do we have? We have a MX tier 9 heavy tank sitting and looking at us. That is not ideal, but it is how it is. Can we spank him like there is no tomorrow? Unfortunately, we cannot. This is very, very equal game overall for us and for our team, right? We need to be smart at this point. At this point, we definitely need to be smart, and I think I want to escape from here. I want to hug this rock over there, and hopefully we are going to get used somehow. Now, there is a big chance we are going to find a nice angle to eliminate Mr. Lynx. So, let's see, can we do that or not so much? Lynx is sitting somewhere here. Wait for it, we have all time in the world of tanks. We don't need to shit our pants. Oh boys, I think my pants are full of kaku already. I don't feel bad about this game, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That was a solid performance. We got 2.7 thousand and we got 1.8 thousand. Let's teleport to the end of the game and let's see what we crafted. It was hard. Not a single game against the tier 8s or lower. It was truly hard session, but I think we made it work. So let's see. Teleportation to the scoreboard. Okay, we are back. 2.7 thousand damage, actually more likely 2.8 thousand damage, 1.6 thousand assisting damage. I'm second by experience, I'm third by the damage. And we are profiting 75,000. We hit, we fired 10 times, we hit 8, we penetrated 7. I am feeling pretty great with my performance, and all in all, look at this beauty. 3,000 average damage, 1,000 assisting damage, 4,000 combined, and 0% win ratio. Thank you very much for watching, fellas. I hope you had a great time and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Hopefully you learned a thing or two with 122 TM. And what can I say? Some days are raining, you know, and this is a rainy day. Luckily, it's my day off. Thank you very much and see you very, very soon, fellas. Skill is out for today. Peace.